Well, what a match. It was a last over finish yet again. Match 23. It was the Giants up against the Dubai Capitals. Now, the Giants, they had a bat first. Omarzai was fantastic with the bat and the ball today. But it was the Capitals that came through and had a fabulous win here tonight in Abu Dhabi. Hello everyone, welcome to our post-match wrap-up. I have beside me Simon, Jewel, and of course Ruji. How are you?
Very well.
And also a special guest, we got Shai and Jahangir. What a batting performance from you today. Now you guys have moved up the table now into second spot, so must be feeling good to have 2 wins on the trot now.
Definitely, this win was very important for the morale of the team. The team's been working very hard behind the scenes. There have been a lot of positive talks in the dugout as well, and having a win on board will definitely help with the confidence moving forward.
Ruji, I need to talk about the post-match presentation there. What went on? Give everyone at home that's been watching their little backstory there.
Right. Well, I am multi-talented, right? That's just a fact.
Of course.
That is fine.
Girls are, of course.
What happened was, I was told that Mustafizur Raman will speak to me in Hindi. Turns out it wasn't Hindi. So he couldn't understand a word of what I said. I couldn't understand a word of he said because he spoke to me in Bengali. And the director's telling me to translate. So I said goodbye to him. He didn't understand and the rest is history. So
Exactly.
The listeners know exactly what he said. I had absolutely no idea.
But that's okay. You know what? His talking was with the ball today, and he certainly did that. I mean, he took 3 for 34 today, and he was just a star yet again.
Yeah, the captain made a mention to him, right? That particular over and the wickets that he picked up, Vince and Omarzai both, who got that partnership 66, which actually put them through over there. But it was the slow deliveries. We understood the pace that he needed to bowl at. It is the length, the angle across to the right-hander. Some of the nicks he didn't hear, some of the balls he did not know about, but the ball did the rest, and it was brilliant to watch. And it's also that action that we talk about, that almost like Murli wrist change that he drops that pace down with, that is so deceptive. He's a class act, an all-round performer with the ball.
What's he like to keep to, Shah? Because are you having to get yourself up? Can you see the slower ball coming?
Very tough, and his ball keeps spinning away from me, and especially with the batter, it leaves me blindsided at times. That's why I let one go down for a boundary as well. But still learning. It's my first time keeping him and getting those tips and tricks every game, and hopefully I can be better.
And I guess there's not a lot of time for net sessions, so you don't get to face them too much in between games. There's not too many net sessions going on between games either?
We get enough practice, but don't really get to keep because we usually get in those cages and stuff, so we don't really get to keep on our fast bowlers, but still learning, understanding on the job as well, and just trying my best.
You enjoying it? Because, I mean, how important is it for yourself and for some of the sort of next tier nations to be involved in tournaments like this and sitting in the dressing rooms with some of these great players?
It's very crucial for the growth of cricket in its own. There's so much talent in associate cricket. We don't really get the exposure, but these kind of tournaments, leagues happening all around the world, very crucial for us. And I'm glad that I'm putting on a show, getting some runs and getting the recognition for USA cricket as well.
Tell us a little bit about your runs, because what's your role? I mean, we've seen you anchor the innings beautifully on a couple of occasions. Today was another one of those occasions. There's a lot of power in and around you, but your style and your approach to batting, what is it?
I'm naturally very attacking, but these tournaments, these crunch games, it's about adapting, and it's about how you approach your innings, what the team requires from you. And today was kind of tricky. We were losing wickets back to back, and I just wanted to anchor a little bit longer, keep be the glue in the middle, and alhamdulillah, I was able to do that. I would have liked to finish the game. I understand opening the batting, finishing games is very important, taking your game to the next level, and hopefully in the next later games I'll try my best to do that.
You've obviously got illustrious company when you're batting with Rovman Powell. I mean, you said you want to finish the game. It's very difficult if he's on strike. You see a few sixes being belted, 90-meter six over there. What is it like that in terms of from a learning opportunity point of view? I mean, you've got 199 already in the tournament. You like this ground particularly as well. You got some runs here, but from a learning opportunity, or what do you make of, especially when you got people like Rovman Powell down the other end?
It's about partnerships. You don't have to do it on your own. It's about letting the other person also take charge, and that's something that I'm learning here. We have so much firepower in our batting and even in the bowling, and that's what we talk about in the dressing room, doing it together. Not a one-man show, it's a team game, and doing it together. That's what we talk about.
I know it was an exceptional innings. and we have to bring it up and we have to talk about it, the 99. You said after the game it would make you a better player. We're going to show you the delivery that got you out. It was a rip snorting Yorker, I understand that. What were you thinking at the time? How disappointed were you?
To be honest, I wasn't disappointed at all. We got enough runs, and even the guy who was coming behind me was our captain, and I knew that he was going to get those crucial runs, and those crucial runs ultimately got us the win in the end.
Has it made you a better player?
I mean, I like to believe it made me a better player, but you never know. We always learn on the job. Cricket is a very tough sport, especially being a batter. Our job is to be consistent, and I try my best to do that, and hopefully this tournament can lead me in the right direction.
Any nightmares reliving that moment?
Not at all. I was very relieved, to be on the par, getting this opportunity, and just being out there is very important for guys like me, showcasing our talent and expressing ourselves. And I'm grateful for the opportunity that DPL ILT20 has given us, and hopefully we can get more.
Absolutely, and it's still the highest run score of the tournament so far, so you should be very proud. Now, I want to talk about today's game. Obviously, it's a day game. You know, a lot of teams have been used to playing of an evening. How much do you have to change the way you attack play during the day?
Again, it's about adaptability. The ball moves completely differently. The whole tempo of the game is completely different in morning day games, and the team that adapts early comes out victorious in the end, and that's what we spoke about as well as a batting unit, adapting, and I think that was crucial for us.
James Neesham mentioned that some of you have to set your alarms a bit earlier. Are you a night owl or are you a morning person?
I haven't been able to sleep because I'm from America, and my daughter
time zone's
stays
a nightmare.
Up. Yeah, and my daughter wants to speak to me all the time, and every time she watches me on TV, she gets really mad. She says, "Dad, why didn't you say hi to me?" But she doesn't understand.
Here's your chance. Ready?
Yes. Yeah. Hi, Dahlia. I love you so much. You're my biggest supporter. I love you.
Oh, so
Brilliant.
sweet.
How old is she?
She's going to be 4 in March.
Fantastic.
So sweet. I want to talk about the back end of the innings for the Dubai Capitals, though. Rovman Powell, Mohammad Nabi, they really finished things off really well.
Well, you've got experience, and I think that's when you look through the best 3 teams in this competition, I think that's where the Dubai Capitals, to me, my Emirates, and obviously the Vipers are. That experience through the middle order, to close games out, the ability to understand and assess situations, that's what the best teams have, batting at 5, 6 and 7. And just that nous and that awareness. And that's what those 2 guys. And Rovman Powell, you know, in the last few years, his batting is come on a lot, I think, and his ability to assess games. He has got immense power, we know that. I mean, he's got guns the size of Africa. He is an enormous human being. He's also quick in the field. I'm surprised, actually. He's one of the best fielders in the world as well, but he's not actually fielding. He's just playing as that pinch-hitting role, that substitute batter. And to me, he's getting the job done. And that's what you want in those crucial situations. And of course, we know about the president. He's been there, done that, Mohammad Nabi, for years upon years. He's a very young 40-year-old.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, Darren Ganga, who's standing behind the camera, everyone, he picked the fizz for the player of the match. But how about Haider Ali? Honestly, what an innings from him today.
Yeah, I'm not happy with Darren at all, actually. I thought he got it wrong completely. I thought it was Haider Ali, the player of the match for mine. But that's okay. You've got to give it to someone, and someone's got to make that choice, Ruji.
Yeah, I think it was brilliant. Firstly, from Nabi to bring Haider Ali, and he brings you that attribute where he can bowl in the power play. And Ramanullah Gurbaz decided to take him down on the very first delivery, and that was probably the biggest play in that, the length that he bowls at. So we can all have a beef with Darren Ganga later on, but Haider Ali, I think brilliant. Couple of wickets, and not for too many. His spell went for only 24, and again, I asked Mohammad Nabi at the post-match as well. Waqar Salam Khail, highest wicket taker, does not often. It's the first time we've seen him go wicketless. So it's important for that duo of Nabi and Haider Ali to come to the party. Between the 2 of them, went for 24 and 26 and pick up 3 wickets, and that's where the game changed in favour of the Capitals.
Absolutely. Shine, what's he like to keep to?
Very difficult. It's very hard for me to even read. I wonder what's going on in the batter's mind. But I'm very close friends with him. I've kept with him during Major League Cricket as well. So I kind of understand what his game plan is, and I base myself according to that.
He's got I mean, the ability to slow that one through the air and then really bowl that slider quite, I mean, he drops from 100 to 82. Those are some of the skills that he's got. But his line, I think, is one of his biggest attributes.
Very attacking guy. He's always looking to take wickets, and that's something that's worked for us as well throughout this tournament. He's one of the highest wicket takers of the tournament, and hopefully in the future games as well, he can put on those performances for us.
Do you think having a couple of losses and a couple of wins has sort of stood you in good stead because you've had sort of variety in terms of feeling the losses, feeling the wins, and now you find yourself in #2 spot at this point in the tournament?
Yes, for sure. More than anything else, it keeps you grounded. Cricket is a very cruel game, like I said. Having those moments, having those highs and lows, as professionals, we have to keep level-headed throughout, and that's what separates a champion mindset to just regular teams. And I think we have done it quite well, and hopefully we can carry forward.
Ruji, what do you think the difference for the Dubai Capitals was today?
Again, for me, that Haider Ali spell, primarily to pin them down for a 156. Jimmy Neesham at the midway said that hitting good balls through the offside meant that wicket wasn't too bad. So they're definitely under par. And then the Gulf Giants gave them a little bit of a scare where they just got a few early wickets, but they just didn't have enough runs. So for me, the bowling unit had to come good, and there's a few more, like Dooley said earlier, there's a few more players who are stepping up, and they've got enough experience around some of the inexperienced campaigners to pull them through. So I just felt that bowling group, especially that power play over from Haider Ali to get Gurbaz, because he was really going some guns.
Definitely. And Dooley, what about for you?
Yeah, I think the same sort of thing, and with the options that they've got in that lineup, I think you can go to anyone for any set batters, and that's always nice to have at a T20 side as a captain, the ability to go to different types of players. You know, when the Fizz is going well, he's so difficult to get away, and sometimes if they're trying to go after him, wickets will fall at the other end. If Haider Ali's going well, Nabi's got the ability to slow it up, to pick up wickets. So they've got a lot of bases covered no matter who comes to the crease. And as I said, I think along with my Emirates and the Vipers, they look like the three best balanced side, and it's easy to say that with the table looking the way it is, but that was what we talked about right at the start of the tournament. When you look through the squads, they were the three teams to me that looked the better balanced sides.
Yeah, Shine, you've got a couple of days off now. You don't play until Wednesday against Sharjah Warriors. What will you be up to during that time? Just
rest and recover, sit with our analyst, understand our game a little bit more, see what the other team is up to, and stay glued to the screen as well, because this tournament, just watching cricket on its own is so amazing, and planning our games according to that as well, and yeah, just come back, rock on, and put on a show.
What about some personal time? Don't you
Yeah,
get out,
golf,
get out and
come
get a
on, be honest, bit of golf.
A little bit more fun than
play
that.
You don't golf?
I don't play golf. Maybe chill at the beach.
So rare.
Yeah, a lot
The
of
sun's
people
out, you go to the beach?
go to the beach,
we go.
train a little bit, shop around.
Good.
A lot of
That's it. How
How
window
good's the
shopping.
isn't it? It's
A
so
lot of
good.
window shopping for me. I didn't get paid a lot of money coming here.
Surely your daughter's like, Dad, bring me home a gift. It's Christmas time, New Year's time. Where's my present? I'd be saying that to my dad. Be
Yeah,
like, come
for
on,
sure.
mate. Where's my present?
Yeah, for sure. Get some goodies for her, and it's also my birthday in a few days. I'm a Christmas baby, so
Happy birthday.
yeah, looking forward to that.
Hey.
Maybe put another hole in there and get another diamond in, brother.
Yeah.
You'll be
Trying
fine.
to- I'm trying to get a nose piercing. Not gonna lie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No way.
So now we filled up your 2 days. Not the analyst, not the cricket. You go window shopping and you got to go yourself another diamond, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, a
Lovely.
little bit of nose piercing. Why not? Exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, guys. It's been a pleasure having you all beside me. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more analysis after this. Welcome back, everyone. Now, match 24 is happening at Dubai International Stadium right now. The Vipers are taking on My Emirates. My Emirates have decided to bowl first, so make sure you tune in later this evening to see that game. But let's focus on this game, match 23. Joining me is Darren Ganga and Rowan Gavaskar. Boys, what a game. Another last over finish we've just witnessed. And obviously, it was the Capitals that had a win.
Yes, and I predicted right, not to rub salt into the wounds for my good mate here.
I know exactly why you went to the prediction game straight up. She said nothing about the prediction game. She just said that the Capitals won. I have no idea why to bring that up.
Why are you so defensive?
Yeah, why are you so defensive?
I mean, I
I'm
was
at the
really
bottom of the
impressed.
table.
I was really impressed with the way, firstly, that the Capitals bowled after that early onslaught in the first 3 overs, 39 runs, the introduction of Haider Ali, and how they pulled things back. That was impressive to look at. But you also felt that that partnership with Vince and Omarzai had the opportunity to take the game away. When they reflect on that batting effort, once more the trend continued for the Gulf Giants. They weren't able to capitalize on the last 5 overs. They only scored, what, sub 40 in that phase. So maybe another 15, 20 runs would have given them a stronger position. So that is where I felt, you know, they lost the initiative and they really made it easy for the Capitals to secure a win.
I completely agree with that. And I also think they've lost the game, but they've lost big moments in the game. They got off to a really good start. They were 39 without loss after 3 overs. And then Ramanullah played that shot straight in the air. First ball of Haider Ali got. They were going along really nicely. Then there were certain moments when they were fielding and they were defending. They were still in the game, even though they hadn't posted a big score. Mayers with that misfield at a crucial stage of the game. Suddenly the pressure shifts and becomes easier for Rovman Powell. So look, there were moments in the game, crucial moments in the game, which if that seized upon, I think this would have been even tighter. I know this was the last over finish, but I feel if that seized upon those little moments in the game, this game would have actually gone down to maybe the last ball or so.
Now the Giants, they had a bat first, and obviously Ramanullah Gurbaz was up the top and he got out quite early. I mean, he's obviously super aggressive in the way that he plays, but, you know, for him it was definitely early on in his innings.
Yeah, he has that high risk, high reward sort of approach to T20 cricket, and he's a match winner because of that quality that he has. He had a good start. Maybe one of the things that he needs to look at is how he manages the ebb and flow in his T20 innings when you get off to such a flyer and on a surface where you know when the ball gets older it becomes much more difficult for boundary scoring. You should have taken a little more responsibility, knowing that Patun Nissanka is not in the 11 and he's been so prolific for their side. I expected more from him. So not to be too hard on him, but I think sometimes when you're within a team, you also have to play according to the resources that you have. There was no need for him to go after Haider Ali so early in this spell and this introduction.
Yeah, because it was the first ball of Haider Ali, first ball of a spinner on this pitch. Both the captains at the toss said they felt this wicket was a little tacky. And if the wicket's got a little tacky, it's got a little bit of moisture in it, you know it's going to aid the spinner. Now, what happened in this case was Moeen Ali came out to bat after him. He hit the second ball for a 6, second ball. But that was with the turn. So there's a difference over there. Ramanullah Gurbaz going against the turn, I just feel he could have taken a couple of deliveries just to see what's Haider Ali bowling, what sort of length he's bowling, how good has he been, because he's been excellent in this tournament, Haider Ali. So maybe just give him a little bit of respect early on.
Yeah, definitely. Now, they were 3 losses on the trot before this game. They had 5 changes going into this game as well. Obviously, some of the Sri Lankan players had to head back home, unfortunately. But, you know, they had the 5 changes and now, look, they've lost another, so they're 4 on the bounce.
Let's not forget, they had 3 wins in the first 4 matches. So I always say in these sort of tournaments, if you get off to a flyer in terms of wins in this tournament, it's very important to manage your emotions as a team. And I don't think they've done that because they got on a high very early and then they've just fallen off with 4 consecutive losses, and look where they're positioned. They're in 4th position, but they're in a desperate situation given what is to come in this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, unless you're the Desert Vipers, who they've just taken out every game aside from the one game that they've lost, but they've definitely got their momentum up and rolling.
And that's a team, when you look at the Brains Trust, you can tell that they're always keeping their egos in check. They have managed resources well. The way they've shared Lockie Ferguson with Sam Curran, the way they've rotated their bowlers, how they've managed their resources. That's a significant part of success and sustainable success in franchise cricket. So maybe that's something that the Gulf Giants can learn from.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Omarzai, he was terrific with the bat, but also with the ball. But I think let's start with his batting first, Ro.
Well, look, again, he's someone who brings that all-round ability into a side. Again, one of those players who will add to most teams that he plays in. His ability to, you know, play the big shots, his ability to rotate strike, understand the need of the game, the situation of the game, get a partnership going. That partnership that he had with Vince, excellent. And at one stage, it looked like they'd get to about 175, 180, the way they were batting. Unfortunately, the Fizz came, picked up 3 wickets in an over, and boom, really put the skids on.
And the other thing is, when he lost James Vince, he fell in that set over. So
Yeah.
two of their set batters, informed batters, departing really made it tough for the Giants to finish on a high. And that is where they lost the game.
He also had 3 games where he had away from having a bowl, and he was successful today with taking 2, obviously. What do you think that success was really down to today?
Well, I think it's, one, the skill that he has as a bowler. We know that he can seam the ball, he can swing the ball. He's very good with his control. He's got good cricket acumen as well. So he can work out batters, understand their weak points, assess the conditions, and that is what he did for that first wicket of Siddhakula Atal. The other one was a freebie, you can say, because it was a slow ball outside the off stump, and Cox just not acclimated with the conditions, played a loose shot outside the off stump, didn't really execute well, but he's got everything going for him as an all-rounder, with bat, with ball. He's grown in stature with this Afghanistan international side, and you're seeing that being demonstrated in franchise cricket across the globe.
I learned a Hindi word for all-rounder, herfanola. Herfamola. Herfamola.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, that sounds lucky.
You've nailed it. Grace, you've nailed it. Harfan Mola. And we told you how to...
We broke it down.
We broke it down. Harfan Mola.
What is it? What is it?
Har,
What's that break?
fun, mall, ah.
Okay, I'm a mole.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was the fun. Ruji was her, fun, mola.
Mole.
We broke it down. Easy.
Mean.
Yeah.
Mean.
Easy.
Love it.
Listen, I have one thing to say, though. I heard Urj talk about the post-match presentation, her not understanding Bengali.
Yeah.
He's a king of Kolkata. He should have been doing
Actually,
the,
Well,
the
listen,
post-match
where were you?
presentation.
Hold on,
Why
hold on.
weren't you helping your friend?
I don't think Saurav's going to be happy you called me the king of Kolkata. Yeah. He's Prince. He was Prince of
Okay,
Kolkata.
Prince.
He's now
Prince.
been, he's the
Prince.
king.
Okay, Prince.
Well, look, yeah, I would have been happy to do it. Be there as an interpreter, ask a few questions.
Oh, I love it. Honestly, the banter between you two, honestly, it could just make me laugh all night long. Let's take a look at our lucky winners, however, though, for last night. It is... And now it's time to announce the VZ Smart TV, which is presented by Jawal Dikau in Umpal contest from the previous match. Congratulations to our lucky winners for showing us the amazing Jawal and winning exciting rewards from VZ Smart TV. A smart TV that has all the youth entertainment brands. So don't miss your chance in the next match because it's VZ Smart TV. Jawal Dikau in Umpal. So congratulations once again, all these winners. If you've won, your name is right up there on the screen. Okay, tonight's...
Impressive Hindi, I must say.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying. I've got good
Do you agree?
coaches.
I don't know, Rohan, do you agree?
I thought it was great. I thought it was great.
Oh, thanks. That did not
No,
sound
excellent.
convincing
No,
at all.
honestly, I thought you did a really good job.
Oh, thank you. Okay, pat on the back for me. All right. Well, thank you so much, boys, for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I head back to Australia, everyone.
Thank
so
you,
thank
Grace.
you for
Thank you,
having me,
Grace.
Being
everyone.
part of the DP World ILT20 family. We loved having you here.
Aw, thanks.
And safe travels back home.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, boys. Alrighty. Thank you so much for all of us here in Abu Dhabi tonight. Thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to show you what's to come in match 24 in Dubai.